building great relationship is the topic today. First of all, it's because our business is a people business, okay? And if you don't build a relationship with the people you're working with, most likely at some point something like you're not gonna work as smooth as you could, okay? So be able to actually have a great relationship with the people you're working with actually allow you to have, it's like the oil in the engine, okay? Just everything goes and works better, okay? I start building relationship with people already the observation day, okay? We're a people business, they like you, then they like obviously the business, and then they start, okay? So it has to be both sides, it's 50% and 50%. Forms, okay? So the systems, F stands for family, we're saying, so you want, and basically at the observation day is kind of the basics. During coaching the person and actually getting to know the person when they started in the business, I'll go more in details. So I want to know the parents, okay? Not to meet the parents, no, okay? Just to know who they are, what they do basically, if they have siblings, how many, you know, if they live together, if they're already working or whatever is the situation, if they have a partner, okay, so they live together, okay, they just met, they stay for ages, etc. Friends, so how many friends they have around, if they're a very sociable person or not, and if they have obviously pets as well is a good one. It's very simple. I allow you first of all to relate to them in if you have common factors, but at the same time I allow you as well to understand situations. So for example, what most likely a new person actually has a partner waiting them at home night the first couple of weeks until he's completely feeling inside the team is not going to come to crew night for experience, because they want to actually go to the partner and tell them how was the day, spend time with them. They feel almost bad, you know, spending all the day with them. So allow me to actually understand how is the situation, if there is an excuse or is it a real thing, and I'll understand exactly how the situation is going in the back. Then slowly I can actually build more relationship myself, and they start to come into all the activity as well. So I want to know what exactly they used to do, if they were working, they were studying, or if they're still studying. And most importantly is because I can relate them, I can surround them with the right people if they are in a similar situation. You know, someone goes to uni, etc. I always want to start talking about Kyle and relate to him, because obviously I didn't, so they can relate to him instead. But most importantly, I want to know what they liked about it, okay? Because if you do something, there must be a little thing, even if you hate it, a little thing that made you start, or maybe it was just, you know, can be just the money, or can be just the environment, or whatever it is. But even more important, I want to know why they left, okay? So if they're looking for progression, opportunity, or if they're looking for fun, or they're looking just to cash up or get reward, recognition, because they didn't get it at the old job, or there wasn't a terrible atmosphere, the people they were working with didn't like. So I generally want to find everything about it, because then I can relate it to the industry, to our business, and I can sell my business and my opportunity better. Recreation, so what they like, hobbies and passion. This is very easy. I'm not gonna go too much details, but I want to know what they like to do in their free time. Just because we can do it together as well, okay? Like if it's something that I like myself, oh my god, I love it, let's just do it together. Or if they have something that I've never done before, I'm there, oh my god, I would love to try, tell me more, how does it work? And actually, because they feel even better and more comfortable in spending time with you, because you're not just business, but you're actually kind of 50% business and 50% fun and a pal almost on the side. And the last one is the motivation side. So I want to understand exactly what they're looking for. So we found out before why they left the business, or the occupancy or whatever they were working before, and now I want to know what exactly they're looking for, because maybe sometimes I was talking with someone today and then they were just I've done a dental care nurse for over 6 years, I want a completely change, okay? So the motivation is having something completely different from that. I want to exactly know what it is, and most importantly why they want it, okay? It's not enough, it's like when you have a goal, it's not enough having the goal, but you want to know why you want to hit that goal. Is exactly the same thing. You want them to be in the business, you want to understand about them, and they'll understand everything. When you do all that, I reckon it's very, very, very important to be genuine. I'm genuinely interested in getting to know the people I'm surrounded by, but if naturally you're not like that, you want to make sure that you don't just ask like an interview and keeping notes and things like that, but you just want to be you, and you want them to be them. You do build the trust, the respect, and the caring factor is to spend the time. Okay, you need to give time things to go. Like I personally, when I was brand new, I was very close. I didn't want to tell people. I remember the first crew night, Callum Naja used to ask me about my mom and dad, and I was so answering one word question just because I didn't like to tell them about myself. But you need to give time to people, because as soon as you start building the trust, the respect, the care, and they see that you're genuine, they start opening up. So it's not like everybody else in the office, they are, every day you go, hi, how you doing, kind of thing. But you just step by step, you do build a relationship. You don't want to overwhelm them. Maybe you would result fake as well. Every person that you'll find in a network is different, and this is what I reckon is absolutely amazing. I do believe that probably 90% of the people in the network, I would never get to know them outside of the business, because can be different interests, can be different age, can be I'm Italian and I used to live in Italy, and kind of hard otherwise. Can be they have a family and I am, I don't have a family. So in a day-to-day routine, you would never kind of meet each other. But because we are in the same place with the same goal, the same vision, we do think big, we want this to obtain the same things at the end of the day, we are actually able to amazing people that work together. We do, again, like each other, respect each other, have a lot of fun together, even if they're completely different. So common mistake that I see is that sometimes people are there, I don't want to spend with that person, they just like football kind of thing, and I'm there, who cares? Like, I learned a lot about the last time I spent time with Callum for the first time ever. I started talking about football kind of thing, and I feel cool. And when I done with customers, I started talking about football. And what does that make me more humble, and I can attract different kind of people. Does not mean that I can only find people like myself. I'm never gonna go anywhere if I can only interact with people like me. I need to be humble. You never know who's gonna actually come through your door in your business. You sharing about yourself, and then they will share about themselves as well. Okay, if you just tell them, okay, you're telling them, they're gonna learn a lot about you, but you don't know anything about them. So there is no a relationship there. The relationship can be just two ways. There are minimum two people to actually build a relationship. Okay, and on the other side as well, you cannot just ask them and never tell them about you. Okay, so have to be both ways. And a huge one part is be a good listener as well. Sometimes you ask but you don't care about the answer, or you don't pay attention, and you ask again after 2 hours the same question, and the person on the other side notice it. They just told you, so why you asking me again? So you're not caring, you're just asking me to kind of have a conversation to pass the time, but you don't have really the interest in learning about me. Okay, so something I'm very proud of is that I do know name of parents, grandparents of people in the business. Okay, do I need to know that? I don't need it, but because I do care about the people that I work with, it's not something that I need to study or anything. It just happened, because you talk about it, and it just stays in your head. Okay. Invest the time together. Okay, is not enough spending the day in the office to actually build a relationship with someone. It does not even prove that you do care about building a relationship if you just based on the office and the sectors and the field. Obviously those are important. Okay, you do want to keep building a relationship in the office, in the sectors, and in the field itself. But it's even more important to do it outside of the office environment, as we were talking just now with crew breakfast and crew nights. It just is outside of the usual four walls. They see you more human, we can say, because in the office environment they always see a bit more professional, so people can a bit more chill and relaxed, and you get to know them a bit better. Because normally what people do before starting in the business, they go to the pub with their friends, they go for breakfast with their friends and families, they go for dinner. So it's the environment where they feel more comfortable in, and you want them to make feel comfortable to be able to actually open up to yourself. So what you can do, you can just grab a coffee on the way to the office. Okay, so if you live in the same direction kind of thing. You can meet at a train station or something. Let's get a coffee on the way to the office. You can go for breakfast, you can go for dinner during the crew nights. Is absolutely amazing, I think, as we were saying just now. Beer night, the same thing, and monthly activity even better. And what I like to do monthly activity, obviously always chat with the team first, but open invite to the actually partners or families. The reason why is because I want their family to get to know us. Okay, they spend a lot of time with me, so it's great if the family have the chance to get to know us. But at the same time, I do want to get to know about them, because probably if someone has, you know, kids, a wife, or whatever, most of the time they're gonna talk about them. Okay, and when finally I can put a face and get to know them, shake their hands, well, shake the elbows just now, and you know, spend some time together, have a laugh, again, a burger, things like that. They don't see like, oh, that is the leader of my partner or whatever. They see me actually a real person, a real human being that is not that scary, but is actually having a laugh all together. Keep it professional, okay? There is a very, very thin line between building a best friend and building a business partner, okay? Why do people start in the business? Is because they want to do business, they want to make money, they don't want to make friends, okay? We are not a club, you know, like, we are fun and everything, but before, when people apply for a job, okay, when we recruit someone, they're looking for a job, okay? So what we want to do is keeping the business side and the fun side balanced, okay? A good quote that says that is party with your friends, with your pals, and celebrate with your team, so your co-workers, okay? So you never want to go over the line, because what happens then? You do lose the professionalism, and then you lose a bit of respect as well. So when you talk about maybe serious stuff, there is no that level, you're too pally, now it's too late, you go over that line, and then don't see you seriously enough anymore. If they talk with the friends, with the family, the parents, or their partner, what happened? Oh yeah, we went and we smashed last weekend with my boss, kind of thing. You're there, whoa, what's going on, kind of thing. Like, are you sure you want to work there? You know, and you insert negatives where they don't need to be, okay? So again, have fun, enjoy it, but at the same time, balance with the professional aspect as well. If you have a great relationship with your team is going to be more motivated and more excited about your vision, your goals, about the expansion, about hitting goals together, about reaching and achieving awards. If there is not a great relationship, everybody kind of play their own game, and it's not a unity, it's not a team. And the only way you can go somewhere in this business if you go together.